Hello everybody, Chocolate 1000 putting for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon HeartGold. Last time, we entered Olivine City, found our rival not giving a damn about a sick Pokemon in the Olivine City lighthouse. This time, you see we have a Staryu on the screen, and I did say at the end of the last episode, you will see the 6th and final member for our team, and yes, it is Staryu. Going over Staryu as a Pokemon, it is by far the fastest water-type Pokemon in the game, with a good special attack stat when fully evolved into Starmie, which you will need a Water Stone in order to get. And it is actually hard for you to actually try and get yourself a Water Stone in this game, because the only ways you can get a Water Stone in this game is by going to areas that are not even in the Johto franchise. As in, like, you can't find a single Water Stone in Johto unless you get it by the Pokeathlon Dome, or by doing the bug catching contest, providing you've got the National Pokédex. I went to the Pokeathlon Dome to see if they had a Water Stone as a prize, and they did not. Many would recommend using one of these competitively, and I couldn't agree more, to be honest, because learning Hydro Pump at level 55 and Minimize level 33 is sort of an interesting combination, but honestly, with Staryu, don't teach it Minimize, because that means you actually are more likely to take damage from the move Stomp. But why is it the fastest water-type Pokemon in the Dex? Actually, no, sorry, I read that wrong. I'm always doing that. But yeah, actually, yeah, I'm going to rephrase that. So learning and Minimize level 33, but why 4, the fastest water-type Pokemon in the Pokédex, can it learn Gyro Ball at level 37? For those who are wondering what Gyro Ball is, it's a move that has increased power the slower the user is to the opponent. And with Staryu being the fastest in the entire game, that is completely and utterly stupid. Now, obviously, no question about it, a nickname idea for Starmie. Oh. I've never actually seen a video game play of this character, but Starfy. I think that's how you spell his name, but Starfy. As you remember when we saw that poster on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga in the Yoshi Theater, where it said The Legend of Starfy? I think it's spelled Starfy as Stafy, actually, thinking about it. Is it Starfy? No, I was right. It's actually Star and then FY at the end. I was right. Okay. I thought I spelled it completely nutly wrong. But yeah, other Pokemon that you can actually encounter in Olivine City, thanks to the Good Rod, and you'd be grateful to not even bother going for this Pokemon in this game. Corsola. If you want my honest opinion, don't waste your time with this Pokemon. Why am I saying don't waste your time with this Pokemon? Well, if this was Sword and Shield, I would say exactly the opposite of what I'm about to say now. It does not evolve, is quad weak to grass, being a water rock type, it can hardly deal any damage to opponents, and was attempted to be a defensive Pokemon, but being coral and everything, we all know coral is very delicate plant found in the sea, which proves why this Pokemon is not suited for you at all. That's all I can honestly say about Corsola. If this was Sword and Shield, I would have an entirely different opinion about Corsola. I honestly would, and you can tell why. Because there are a lot of people that actually use Corsola in competitive battles in Sword and Shield. Now, you're probably thinking, like, okay, I brought Staryu for a member of my team, but why did I put Krabby in the battlefield? If you go into, I believe, this house and talk to this guy. Hi, I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have a Krabby, would you trade it for my Voltorb? Yeah, I'm going to show this to you right here and now because honestly, this is not even worth your while, and I will tell you why. Voltorb is another fast electric type Pokemon just like Jolteon, but it will lose the fight all day long for two reasons. One, Jolteon is faster than Voltorb and its evolution, plus Voltorb is only capable of learning normal and electric type attacks with static and soundproof for the ability. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm actually looking up Voltorb's Gen 4 moveset right now, and I'll tell you the exact moveset of his leveling up. Charge level 1, Tackle level 5, Sonic Boom level 8, Spark level 12, Rollout level 15, Screech level 19, Light Screen level 22, Charge Beam 26, Self-Destruct 29, Swift 33, Magnetize 36, Gyro Ball 40, which, like I said, with him being a fast Pokemon, why would you bother teaching him that move? Explosion at level 43 and Mirror Coat at level 47. None of those moves help Voltorb by any means of the slightest at this stage in the game. So honestly, in my personal opinion, it's better if you decide to not go for Voltorb as a member for your team. If you do consider using Voltorb for your team, and you have the reliable TMs to teach him, then that's perfectly fine. But if you don't, then stay well away from this Pokemon, honestly, in my personal opinion. Now, in this house, whenever I get in trouble, Daddy always scares me. Okay. Along the way to Chinewood, there are 4 deserted islands. Bad kids are taken to the islands as... Ouch, that is dark. Your sister gave you a lot of seals. Here, have some. Huh? You don't have a seal case. I want to give you some seals. Yeah, that mechanic there, when she's saying that she'll give us some seals, that was first introduced in the Sinnoh region of Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. I would actually show them, but they're not really worth my time actually showing it off. To get the seal case, you have to go inside this building, I believe. I could be wrong. And now to put Voltorb in exchange for Starfy. Yeah, you can see, this Voltorb will always be known as Billy, hardy nature, static for the ability, and holding onto a cherry berry. For those who don't know what a cherry berry does, it cures paralysis. And, oh, that is not a good nature for a Staryu. That really is not a good nature at all. Reason why it's not a good nature is because that's plus physical attack minus special defense. Yeah, we're gonna need to get another Staryu. But yeah, you know, that Staryu is actually going to be a member for our team. Now, for what we're going to do next. We are going to be heading towards the Pokemon real quick because I think some items are actually restocked, so we'll talk to that guy in a minute. Let's see. Nope. Just like in the Sinnoh game, because this is a Gen 4 remake, you can't get any items until you've beaten the first gym, third gym, fifth, and seventh, I believe. This guy, though, he sells net balls and heal balls. Heal balls on Pokemon. Yeah, I should have really talked to this secondary clerk in every single Pokemon, but I kept forgetting to do so. I think there is a mod that actually gives you a particular Pokeball that I would hugely recommend you buying, but I don't recall remembering which one. Heal balls will heal up all HP and status conditions given to the wild Pokemon if you're wanting to add them to your team. Netball, though, has a better catch rate on water types and bug types. But if you have a water and bug type together as one Pokemon, then that's an even added bonus. Though I will be buying some more Pokeballs off camera. One super potion, alright. Actually, speaking of, scratch that. We will buy some Pokeballs. We'll buy 9 Pokeballs and 10 Great Balls. Now, the whole thing about this game, for those who didn't actually see a Premier Ball, you get one after buying 10 Pokeballs, but not 10 Great Balls. I know, it is weird. And now, for real, we are going to go up to the lighthouse. But I think, if you go down over here, there should be a hidden item around here somewhere. Unless it's down there. I think it's down there, actually. Okay, so going into the lighthouse, if we go straight up into the lift, we can actually see the sick Pokemon. We've arrived at the light room, and you can see the sick Pokemon is an Ampharos, but there's no way of getting inside. But for your trouble for trying to get in, you can find another super potion. And that girl over there is actually very, very important for this LP. You will see why. Actually, speaking of which, I just realized something. We could actually use that Bad Nature Staryu as a HM slave for the move Surf, because we do actually need Surf. I just realized that. And yeah, we actually do have some trainers on the lighthouse that's actually required for us to beat, honestly. There are some trainers that you don't have to challenge, but I will challenge them off camera anyway. Oh, frick, I forgot to heal up Ferdinand. Well, we'll try our hardest. Critical hit, nice. But I think the Subwall's going to knock him out. Yeah. Right then. Tyra? Use Dragon Rage, and that should actually finish off Noctowl. It didn't, okay. Yeah, that overall normally goes on for 2 to 3 turns roughly, but it doesn't actually cause confusion due to Fletchigu or whatever. No. Sorry. I'm sorry, man, but honestly, not really worth the hassle. Because there's a lot of people that actually will give you a phone call just to pester you, to talk about what their Pokemon are doing. Or they want to have a rematch against you. I do not really care. Because if they do issue a rematch against you, they're just going to use the same Pokemon anyway, or their evolved form. Which can be really good for your Pokedex filling, but really, it's not worth my time, because the more times you actually accept phone calls, the more likely you're going to be getting like a phone call before you leave a building. Then, before you enter another building, you'll get another phone call. Then, when you're doing the Pokeathlon Dome, every time you beat an event, you will get another phone call. It gets very annoying. Now then, what I'm going to be doing here is, this is actually going to be a bit of bad for me to do. We didn't exactly do much this episode really, we just showed me catching a Staryu, trading a Krabby for a Voltorb, which I said I wouldn't recommend doing, but I did it anyway, and battled one trainer in the lighthouse. But bearing in mind, the lighthouse is a very time-consuming area to explore, because there are a lot of trainers and a lot of items. And I'm going to be defeating the trainers off camera, and then I will get to where Ampharos is, and start recording where the Ampharos is, alright? So next time on Pokemon HeartGold, I will get a better Staryu to use for the team rather than the naughty nature, and also we will scale the lighthouse to meet that Ampharos. See you guys then.